Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So before we get started, make sure to hit that like button, also subscribes to my channel. Today we will talk about top 10 best players of volleyball. 1. Giba. Giba is a volleyball legend. I don't know any friend of mine who's interested in volleyball who wouldn't recognize this Brazilian outside hitter. He was great, but it's an understatement. I'm sure if you've seen him play, you agree that he was a beast. With him in the team, Brazil has been great like never before. He helped the Canarian host to win the Olympic Games in 2004, the World Championship 3 times in a row from 2002 to 2010, the World League 8 times, and a couple of other competitions. Of course, I don't have to mention his dozens of individual awards, including the most important ones like the MVP of the Olympic Games in 2004 and the MVP of the World Championship in 2006. 2. Karch Kiraly. Karch Kiraly is one of the best volleyball players in the world. You can argue whether he was better than Giba or not. We will probably never know it. What we know is he was the best volleyball player of the 20th century. He led U.S. national team to the gold medal at the 1984 Summer Olympics. He was a great defender and an even better outside hitter. Along with teammates Aldis Berzins and Dusty Dvorak, they were the foundation of the team. In the 1988 Summer Olympics, the U.S. team won its second Olympic gold medal, defeating the USSR in the championship match. 3. Lorenzo Bernardi. Younger volleyball fans might recognize him from being a volleyball coach. Indeed, he's a great coach, but not everyone knows that he was even a better player. The Italian outside hitter is the legend of some clubs like Sisli Treviso, where he had played for 12 years. It was a fruitful time for Bernardi, who won 16 titles. Overall, with all his clubs, he won 26 titles. Most people associate Lorenzo Bernardi with the Italian national team. He won the World Championship in 1990 and 1994, the World Cup in 1995, the European Champions League twice, and the World League 5 times. His achievements are impressive. 4. Sergio Dutra Santos. Sergio Dutra Santos, also known as Sergio, is one of the best liberos in the history of volleyball. He's another player of the gold generation that won dozens of competitions at the beginning of the 21st century. Sergio was one of the leading players back then. His predictions and athletic abilities were his biggest powers. He spent most of his career for Brazilian clubs with some successes, but those awards are nothing compared to his achievements with the national team. 24 gold, 7 silver, and 2 bronze medals through 15 years of appearances for Brazil are impressive. 5. Ivan Miljkovic. Some may argue that the best Serbian volleyball player is Nikola Grbic. He was great, but Miljkovic, his skills and accomplishments are noteworthy. For years, Miljkovic was the best Serbian player. He led them to many victories. The most important one is a gold medal at the Olympic Games in 2000 with FR Yugoslavia. But Ivan was barely 20 back then, and he wasn't the leading player. But he didn't have to wait for another success, because 1 year later, Serbia and Montenegro won the European Championship. Even though Ivan Miljkovic was one of the best players ever, he has only 11 gold medals with the national team and clubs. 6. Dante Amaral. Dante is another Brazilian player in this ranking. He was lucky to be part of the galactic Brazilian volleyball team that was simply the best in the world. He started his professional career at the age of 19 in the Club Três Corações. Since that time, has he played for another 11 clubs. As one of a few Brazilian players, he played in the best European clubs like Dinamo Moscow or Modena Valley. In 1999, he debuted in the Brazilian national team. He was the best spiker of the Olympic Games in 2004 and the World Championship in 2004. Amaral was viewed as a perfect outside spiker with great spike and power. 7. Vyacheslav Zaitsev. Not everyone knows, but Ivan Zaitsev's father was one of the best volleyball players of all time. Right now we know who Ivan inherited his talent after. Unlike Iva, Vyacheslav represented the Soviet Union team. Overall, he won 14 gold and 6 silver medals. He was a major player to help Soviet Union men's national volleyball team to dominate the world in the late 1970s to early 1980s. Zaitsev played for Avtomobilist Leningrad, now Spartak St. Petersburg, with which he won 2 CEV Top Teams Cup and 2 Challenge Cups in 1982 to 1983. He finished his career in Italy, playing in Spoleto, Agrigento, and Città di Castello. 8. Andrea Gianni. Italian players can't live without volleyball. After they retire, they are still present in the volleyball environment. Andrea Gianni is another great player who became a coach. With Italy, Gianni has many successes. He was the one who won the World Championship 3 times in a row during his career. Overall, he won 16 gold medals. He was an all-rounder, able to play both as an outside hitter and as a middle blocker, but he played several times as opposite too. Is he even better player? Probably. In 2010, he won Costa Anderlini Award for Best Coach of the Year Italy. Serie A. After coaching 3 clubs, he was the coach of the Slovenian national team, and now he's the coach of Germany. 9. Tomas Wojtowicz. Wojtowicz is still one of the best Polish and world volleyball players. With the Polish national team, he won the Olympic Games in 1976 and the World Championship in 1974. Those achievements of the Polish team wouldn't be possible without him. He was the leading player. Tomas Wojtowicz was nominated to the best 8 volleyballers in the world and the American Volleyball Gallery, the Volleyball Hall of Fame. He's having an interesting life after volleyball. He used to play in a movie, he was a politician, had a restaurant, and comments volleyball games. 10. Valerio Vermiglio. It's not that easy to appreciate a setter's game. He doesn't score lots of points, but we can't miss Valerio Vermiglio, who was probably the best setter in volleyball. Compared to other players on this list, he is more titled with his clubs than with the national team. He played for 15 clubs and has over 30 trophies. With Italy, he has 8 medals, including 3 gold in the European Championship and the World League. What do you think of my video? Let me know in the comment section below. Thanks for watching my video.